Welcome to our social media workshop. We have 3 parts today. 5A is about why to use social media. Then we head over to 5B, how to use social media effectively so it has value for your business. And in module 6, we talk about more about maximizing and connecting different social media channels. So we have the first 45 minutes now to create a Facebook account if you don't have one yet. And after that, we are all set up to see how it all works. Excellent. Everybody is so far good for the Facebook. You're set now. You all have a Facebook account. So we go forward. Excellent. Okay, first thing you should do as soon as you have a Facebook page, you're all ready anyway, about here is as soon as you have a Facebook page, start liking it yourself, upload a few photos, upload a first post, and invite your friends to get your first likes. And then you see automatically how it starts to work. And that's it, effectively. Okay, let's talk a bit more about Twitter. This is, let's say, the second biggest social media network so far. It's a bit different to Facebook, as it only works with tweets, little messages up to 140 characters. So the audience using this social media platform is way different to Facebook. We talk a bit more about Twitter and how it all works and how you can work on Twitter for your business. We just run through how to create an account. It is very similar to Facebook as well. You just jump on twitter.com, you create a new account, you follow the prompts. You can either be a private person or you can be a person, a company. So you can decide if you want to post as a company or as a private person, or as a private person working for a company. So you have in your handout the slides exactly how to go through Twitter and how to create an account. Very, very similar to Facebook. It's just, yeah. Okay, the look and feel of Twitter is a bit different. We have a small example here. You have kind of a picture that tells a bit more what you do. That is either your face, or it is the logo or of your company, or the name of your company. So people know exactly who you are. Highly important is if you create a Facebook or a Twitter account is the description. The description is who you are, what is your company, and what are you talking about. That is the decision maker if someone is going to follow you or not, because they want to know what kind of information are you going to publish. And if they're not satisfied, or if they don't think that's not worth it, they're not going to follow you. So that's important to have a think about what are you talking about. What is the content you're going to post? And that's all you need to know for the profile itself. Something else good to know is if you see, or if you look at Twitter, you will see there is kind of a weird language sometimes going on. They have their own jargon. Let's go through the jargon of Twitter a little bit. The @ symbol is highly important. The @ symbol is always connected with your name, like the username you create when you create a Twitter account. And we can use this @ symbol to mention other accounts. For example, if I want to talk to Tourism Queensland and I tweet about them, I mention @Tourism Queensland, and everybody knows that I'm talking to Tourism Queensland. And Tourism Queensland has in the statistics a little number saying, okay, Mirko talked about me, and these 3 guys talked to me as well. So that's how you can see how many people are using you and your company's name to talk about you and to distribute your name, your information, your product. The tweet is the actually message, the message you're sending out, a post. A retweet is if you're actually forwarding if someone is forwarding your tweet to their own audience. So let's say in this case, someone posted something about HGW, is mentioned HGW with an @ to say, okay, there's an account. And someone goes in and say, oh, this is really good information. I will forward this information to my own audience. And this little tweet will get an R and a T in front, so everybody knows someone just forwarded that message to their own audience. You can send direct messages to users that are not public to anyone else. And that is usually signed, or that has a little symbol with a D for direct, so no one else is going to see that. And then that is something important, is the hash symbol, the hash sign. It is kind of a category of your information. In this case, we have hash news. So if someone types in a hash news and searches, they will get all posts and all tweets that have hash news. That is somehow how they create a trend. Let's say there is a election 2012. We have an election this year, and someone says, okay, I post about this election 2012. I give it a hashtag, and there are other people who do the same hashtag 2012, and someone is searching for this term, you will find all posts for this information related to hash election 2012. Does that make sense? Nice. Okay, it's just about to give, you post a category, and if people are looking for those information, they will find your post. Okay, that is all about the Twitter jargon. It looks a bit weird sometimes if you go through, because people use a lot of little symbols to talk with other people, but after a while you will get used to it. If you start using Twitter, there are a few things you should follow or go through it before you actually start posting everyday weird comments. First thing I would do is definitely just have a look and listen what other people of your industry are actually talking. What are they talking? What kind of information? What kind of sentences? What kind of words are they using? And who is reacting on that? So just listen and see what is happening with others. So you get a feeling of how it works, which is quite important before you start posting your own content. And that is the second step. In the second step, you create your own posts, your own information. You maybe retweet information. You maybe mention a trend and say, this is something really interesting. And you post that to your own audience. And others will retweet your information, and that's how other people will know your name and see, oh, that's an interesting company here. I start following them. And that's how you grow your followers. And the third point is actually, if you are used to Twitter and how it all works, give it kind of a strategy, give it a rhythm, and when you start posting what, and in what kind of time frame. In the next workshop, 5B, we will see like a week of Twitter. What can I post about? What kind of content can I use on Twitter each day? But yeah, once a day should be enough for the beginning. Sometimes I get like 10 from the same account, and I really get annoyed and actually unfollow them because of too many information. Okay, TripAdvisor. Everybody in the tourism industry or who's running a business should have a TripAdvisor account. Just even if you don't like it, just to follow through and to see if people leaving a review or comment about your business, you actually have access to it. It is just highly important that you at least use these channels to get the feedback. So at least you know what people are saying about you if they say something about you. If you just say, no, I don't like TripAdvisor because they put me into the wrong category, or it is too complicated, that might be true, but you miss out on the feedback. And that is something that can have a really good value to you.
So even though you're in the wrong category, people still be able to find you to write a comment?
Yeah. Even,
still have us to go about.
Yeah.
100.
Yep.
Excellent.
Now you're going to the right category.
Okay, so we'll have a look later on your case. That's nice. Then we don't need to create an account right here because you already have experience with TripAdvisor and creating an account. That's fine enough. So there's no one here who has no experience with TripAdvisor. That's good. Excellent. That is effectively the first part of today's workshop. It was more about telling you what is social media, how does it work, and why does it have value for you or your company. You know how to create any new accounts using, let's say, Facebook or Twitter or even TripAdvisor. We go through your little problems later.
Where it shines, Queensland shines on me. Where it Australia shines.